But there is only one place to start, central London, and a fight on the 11th of December in Mannheim, Germany. In one corner, Wladimir Klitschko defending his IBF, IBO and WBO heavyweight titles against British heavyweight champion Derek Chisora. Now, Del Boy is a massive underdog. He's won all 14 of his professional fights so far, but opponent number 15 is a world champion who has stopped or knocked out 49 of his 55 victims. And I said victims, ouch. Anyway, I called up with Vlad and I asked him what he knew about the British heavyweight champion.
Well, I got to know about Derek Chisora recently, and I got to see his fights, of course, on YouTube, a little bit of his stories that he kissed someone, he bit someone, and actually I got to know him at the first press conference in Mannheim, Germany, a couple of days ago. A man can talk, you know, he speaks a lot, he talks a lot, and you know what, he reminds me on David Haye a little bit, so he's probably a little brother of David Haye.
You keep finding these British fighters that talk all of the time, but do you think they can back it up when they actually get in the ring?
Well, I thought about it, you know, to face in the ring David Haye, but he talked a lot, he talked his way to the fight, and then he pulled out, and so it never happened. So in this case, I actually have to give respect to Derek Chisora, considering his age. He's 26, so he's much younger. He's new in the business. He has 14 fights. That he took the challenge and with the courage, and I definitely respect him for it, and I'm expecting also from him a lot of challenge in the ring. That's what I think is gonna come.
Final question. Looking at the way you're handling your previous opponents, you're handling them very easily, men with more experience. Is there a chance, Wladimir, that at some stage you will underestimate one of your opponents? Do you think that will happen?
No, thanks. I've been there, I've done that, and I won't do it again. So instead, actually, I take every opponent serious, and especially as the heavyweight champion of the world. You hold the crown, so it's difficult to become a champion, but it's even more difficult to hold the title for many years, which I've done so far, and I'm planning to do it pretty long too. So every single opponent that is going to face me is going to be better at this fight night, because this is their chance. This is the heavyweight championship of the world, so this is the highlight in their career, and that's why I'm expecting from every opponent do more than they usually do. I'll give an example. Vitaly fought Lennox Lewis, and it was pretty much the same situation. Vitaly was so committed to the fight, and he was determined to become champion that night. And we all know how the fight was, so nothing could stop Vitaly. And that's why I'm expecting actually the performance of Vitaly from any other opponent of me.
An honest Vlad there with a towel or two to tell. I like that about Big Vlad. Now, Del Boy Chisora is a laid-back kind of guy. I know that he also truly fancies this fight. Now, I was outside the hotel today when Del pulled up in his car. A Merc, a Porsche, a Bentley even. No, not Big Del. He's got a white smart car. Yes, a white smart car. Now, I was shocked by his tiny car, and he seemed shocked that the BBC is going to Germany to watch his fight. I grabbed him as he got out on the chilly street from his tiny car.
Why is everybody coming German?
I'm following you, brother.
I thought people were going to be in Liverpool.
Listen, we've been following you for a long time. We've been following you since you didn't train, you didn't run. When I used to abuse you on Satana, and you used to come to my commentary point and shout at me when I was on TV. You used to threaten me, Del. But I said I'm only trying to help you, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Well, let's get it on. You ready?
Yeah.
Derek, it's a lovely car. How long have you had the smart car?
2 years now.
Will that change after December 11th, or will you still have a smart car?
I will still have a smart car, and I'll probably buy a G-Wiz, actually, an electric one.
Is it starting to dawn on you now that you're going to be going to fight for the world title in Germany in front of 20,000 people against one of the best champions of the last 10 years? It's starting to dawn on you?
No, not really, you know. That's what I've been like practicing about, you know. you know, training every day to get to this stage I am now, you know. So now I'm excited because the only reason why it's dawned on me because I only had 14 fights and I'm going for the world title. But you know, I'm just excited about it, to be honest.
Are you going to do anything different in your training? Maybe more runs, more sparring, 2 loads of sparring a day? Anything different?
We're just going to train normal. We're going to train normal, you know. We're going to go in camping for 10 weeks, you know. We're already in camp anyway. We're just going to be training normal. Nothing else is going to change.
Did you go out to Germany last weekend to watch Vitaly? What did you think about the atmosphere?
They do put on a good show, but they don't put loads of fights. You know, I think the only best boxers they got there is him and his brother. But other though, it's not. Yeah. They haven't got any talent in Germany, basically.
So just those 2 at the top.
Yeah, that's those 2 at the top.
Now let me ask you this: you're going to obviously look. I'm assuming you're going to look at some of Wladimir Klitschko's recent wins. Are you going to study him for the last few years, or just these easy knockouts he's had recently?
I'm not going to study him. I'm just going to leave that to Don Charles. You know, I don't really watch fights anyway. You know, because it's a different fighter. He's fighting me a different fighter when we get in there. So, you know, I'm going to fight him the way I want to fight him.
And let's throw it forward. Let's talk after you win, right? Because you've got to think positively. Everyone has. A title defence in London. Can you try and arrange that?
No,
world title defence for Derek in London.
Because we're going to do a treble basically. Because everything's going to be in Germany anyway. So it's him and then his older brother and then the younger brother and then we come back here and then we try and get David A retirement because he's saying he wants to retire basically.
So you've got to fight Vlad, then Vitaly, then someone else, and in about 2 years' time, in about your 5th defence, try and get David.
Both of these 3 fights have to be done under a year.
Okay.
Which is good for me anyway.
And then David, hey.
Yeah.
Derek, it's my pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Get yourself warm.
Thank you.